That's what made them so relatable. Even though Dean and Sam Winchester spent most of their time on supernatural fighting all kinds of demonic creatures and evil spirits, there was another side to them that made them feel very human. They were humorous and quirky, had their romances, and cared deeply for each other. While the overall image of their characters will likely stay with die-hard fans of the show forever, the writers added a number of details to their characters that made the fandom experience even more enjoyable. Here are 8 little things about Dean and Sam that you may have forgotten over the years. Dean is a huge nerd. Don't let the tough guy exterior and love of AC/DC and Led Zeppelin fool you, because, underneath it all, Dean is still just a guy next door who loves to spend his free time in front of the TV when given the chance. That he may know how to throw a punch and charm a lady, but his personal interests are a lot closer to those of the viewers than you think. Don't you remember how he defended anime? Or how he totally geeked out during the monster movie episode? Sam is scared of clowns no matter how many demons he and his brother have fought side by side, and no matter how many times they have both died and come back to life. Sam's greatest fear is rooted in his childhood. Clowns can be creepy, there's no denying that, but shouldn't he be more worried about all the evil creatures he's already encountered? Either way, this phobia is so common and relatable that it was a fun addition to his personality and gave the audience more ways to relate to a character they enjoy. Dean hates planes, another very realistic fear thrown in by the writers to make the character more relatable and humorous. To be fair, though, if every one of us had to track down a demon and perform an exorcism on a crowded airplane, maybe we'd be just as afraid of flying. Given that Dean regularly ends up flying on angels' wings, this fear is nothing more than a cruel joke on the poor man. Sam is a true crime fan. If Dean loves his TV and movies, Sam would be all over true crime podcasts and documentaries today. Even though people still debate whether this obsession with mass murderers and criminals is healthy or not, the younger Winchester definitely had a slight fixation on the subject. Fortunately, his knowledge came in handy on a few occasions, and it would probably serve him well in law school, where he dreamed of going. Dean knows a lot of 80s songs, rejecting any use of modern technology, including his brother's iPod adapter. Dean Winchester has had the opportunity to learn all kinds of 80s and 90s songs by listening to his favorite records from the collection. Driving from state to state, the elder Winchester has mastered the art of lip-syncing and demonstrated it for viewers in the Season 7 performance of All Out of Love. Too bad we didn't get nearly as many musical numbers as we deserved. Sam loves his salads. If Dean had a weird obsession with anything fried on the show, Sam was a perfect contrast, as he loved to eat a salad or an apple as a treat. It was honestly confusing at times to see a man as big as he was surviving on those salads, but we can only applaud his healthy choices. Maybe if the show ever gets a reboot, the 2020s version of Sam could even go full vegan, much to the amusement of his brother. Dean is very handy. Even though the show spends a lot of time sympathizing with Dean's love of everything at least 2 decades old, he is handy and innovative enough to make Winchester's demon hunting business much easier and more effective for both him and Sam. For example, Dean turned his Walkman into an EMF detector to detect spiritual activity. He was also revealed to be the mastermind behind the idea of putting rock salt in the shotgun to double its effectiveness. Sam would love a Celine Dion ticket. For 14 seasons, viewers' attention was focused on Dean's taste in music, as he was the one who dictated Impala's music. However, Sam always said that his favorite singer was Elvis Presley, and the fans took him at his word. As it turned out, they were very wrong. In Season 14, under the influence of the truth spell, Sam revealed that he is a huge fan of Celine Dion. While not the obvious choice, we can't blame him for appreciating a true talent.